What's up, beautiful babies? I am Gio, and right now we are currently at Barbell Brigade Gym in Los Angeles. All right, so today I'm running a completely new, different program because my goals have changed. So today we started off with speed pulls and box jumps. Once I finished that, I did high bar squats, 4x10, so super high volume, so I kept the weight relatively low. Then I moved into walking lunges. I stuck to body weight because that's just another one of my weaknesses, my quads. I'm trying to get those babies pumped and fat, so we're doing a lot of quad work today. And then once I finished my lunges, I did a quick little superset of hamstrings and some hip thrusters. Let me tell you, my legs are fucking wrecked. So the reason why I'm doing a new program is because we just announced that we're gonna be having our Barbell Brigade Gym meet, and that's gonna be in July of this year. This is gonna be our 5th year doing it, and I think I've only done it, I don't think I've ever done our own meet. So this is the year where I focus on myself, and I've said that since the very first video a few weeks back, where I'm making myself a priority and not feeling guilty about that. So one of those is, I want my strength back. I wanna feel strong, I wanna hit my numbers. Like I said in the previous videos, one of my goals is to hit my old numbers. Hopefully, I break those and I get stronger than that, but at least for now, that's what I'm trying to reach for. And once the Barbell Brigade Gym meet was announced, I'm like, yeah, I have to do it. So that's the reason why I'm running a completely different program. Initially, I wasn't even considering competition at all as my goal. I didn't want to do, at least not that I didn't want to, but I didn't have any specific meet in mind because that's just not where my brain is at. Initially, my 2021 goals were run 4 miles at any given point because I hate running. I hate it so much that I'm like, bitch, you need to program that shit because you need to learn to love what you hate. So that was one of the goals. The other goal of mine was to do a pull-up. I used to be able to do pull-ups before I got breast augmentation or titty implants, and I don't know, I had something happen with the right breast where it was just killing me, so I completely stopped benching and I completely stopped anything that engaged my pectoral muscles. So coming back into this year, I'm like, yo, I feel fine. So that's the other goal that I had. And then the final goal was just to get my strength back. So in doing that, I'm like, well, what's a better way to make sure that you achieve it than by setting a deadline or a goal, right? So again, once the Barbell Brigade meet was announced, I'm like, dude, there it is. There's my calling. There's the sign. I need to sign up for it so that I'm given a deadline. I'm given a time that I need to complete this by. And yeah, I was for it. So one of the reasons why I wanted to do that was that, so that I can push myself a little bit harder. The other one is I just love being in a competitive space. I'm naturally a competitive person. I've always been this way. I did play collegiate volleyball, so I just like being in a competitive environment and I like working with other people. Yes, powerlifting meets you aren't going against anyone other than yourself because you can't really compete with other people. It's you mainly pushing yourself, but it's really cool to train with other people that are doing the same meet. So a lot of us here at Barbell, the company, are gonna be signing up for the meet. Ren is one of them, so I'm holding her accountable because she's like, I'm gonna do it, but you know, things come up, life happens, and then we don't do it. So I'm like, Ren, I'm talking to you right now. You're gonna do it, and I'm gonna make sure that you do it because I'm gonna use you to make sure that I do it. So I'm holding myself accountable for that. Yeah, so I just feel like you're really put to the test when it comes to competing, and I just love everything about it. I like the anxiousness that you feel the night before. I like when the meet's slowly approaching. I like the week before the actual meet where you take a deload, you're not training anymore, and it's usually the calm before the storm. I love waiting to hear my name being announced, like Gio, you know, in the hole. That means I'm gonna be next up, you know, and then getting called up to stage and basically performing. Even though once you're up on the platform, you don't see anyone. Like, I just like all of that. I like that feeling, and I haven't had that in a long time. So one thing that helps me stay motivated is really understanding why it is that you're doing what you're doing, regardless if it's in the fitness space or just in general, right? Like, why? You have to have a really solid understanding of why it is that you're doing whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. So for me, my why is I want to be proud of myself. I want to be able to look back at myself and say, hey, that's what I set out to do and I fucking did it, right? So that's one way to stay motivated, but we're humans. Life happens, we get obstacles, we get challenged, and motivation can only take you so far. So I think instead of focusing so much on what's keeping you motivated, I think you really need to start practicing having discipline, because motivation is gonna come And it's gonna come and it's gonna go, and some days you're just gonna feel like shit and you're not gonna have that motivation. So what are you gonna dig for? It's the discipline. You have to stay disciplined, and you have to focus on creating habits that are gonna keep you on track of that discipline. So don't focus on motivation, focus on practicing staying disciplined. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching my fitness journey. I really hope that this ignites some sort of fire or passion or why or some sort of disciplinary action in you, so that you know that you're worth everything that you're trying to achieve and you don't give up on yourself. Because if you give up on yourself, dude, you have no one else in your corner. So make sure to love yourself really, 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 really hard, and make sure to stick to everything that you know that you can achieve. Also, for just added help and love, make sure to check out barbellbrigade.com, because we have the best gear out there and we have all the supplements that you need to ensure that you achieve your goals. Thank you so much. I wish you the best. Bye.